Hello and welcome to International Relations English Class B. I am Muhammad Farhan. In today's video, we are going to learn about context clues. If you want to improve our reading comprehensions, then being aware that context is what gives meaning to the author's word is the key to comprehending complex text. Context clues are hints that the authors give us to determine the meaning of unknown words or phrases. Sometimes, understanding what we read can be confusing if the author uses vocabulary words that we are not familiar with. This is why it is so important that you know the major types of context clues and how to use them. There are 8 types of context clues that we know. The first is definitions clue, contrast clue, cause and effect clues, inference clue, example clues, restatement clues, modifier clues, and the last sentence or paragraph clues. But in this video, we will talk about 3 types of context clues: definitions, contrast, cause and effect context clue. Number 1. Definitions or explanations context clue. In a definition or explanations context clue, the unknown word is equated to a more familiar word or phrase. Usually, a form of the verb to be is used. As an example, haberdashery, which is a store that sells men's clothing, is becoming more common today. The verb is here, links haberdashery here. So the verb is here, explain haberdashery. That is definitions or explanations context clue. It is quite cheap. Number 2, contrast or antonym. When an author uses a contrast or antonyms context clue, the unfamiliar word is shown to be different from or unlike another word and is often an opposite. The word but, however, although, otherwise, unless, instead, on the contrary, on the other hand, while, never, no or not, may be used to signal a contrast. Let's take a look at example. Lou wanted to go to the haberdashery, but Anne wanted to shop at the boutique. Here we can see but. It is a signal to the sentence because at the first, Lou wanted to go to the haberdashery, but Anne wanted to shop at the boutique. This is explain the contrast clue. I hope you understand. Next, the next example. Although the English language seems difficult to learn, it is actually much easier than you think. The word although here becomes a signal, becomes the contrast signal. The third, cause and effect context clue. The meaning of an unfamiliar word is signaled by a cause and effect relationship between ideas and the text. As an example here, since no one came to the first meeting, attendance for the second one is mandatory for all staff. We can infer that since no one came to the first meeting, no one came for the first meeting, the second meeting becomes mandatory for all staff. If all staff came to the first meeting, maybe there are no second meeting, or maybe there are no mandatory for all staff to attend one more meeting. That's explain cause and effect clues. I think it's quite easy to understand cause and effect context clue. I think that's all for today's lessons about definitions clues, context clues, and contrast clues. I hope you like it, enjoy it, and don't forget to practice it. Goodbye. I am Muhammad Farhan.